You know, the surprising thing is, I'm actually glad I got on YouTube. It's surprising because I'm not normally the type of person to want to stand in public and share things. I'm not normally a public speaker. I really prefer listening to people. Well, sometimes I share certain topics, but not without the other person giving feedback and commenting as well. For me to just be by myself, that's crazy. But I'm so glad I got on YouTube. I really am. I think it's been such a good experience, but it has also been hard. Hard because of my personality, hard because of just it's not easy to speak in public, and it's not easy to speak to a camera or phone to record yourself. So that's been really hard. So I don't know if I would recommend it to people or not, but I do think I'm really glad that I got on YouTube. Don't you think? Hey, I'm just telling people that I'm glad I got on YouTube.
Yeah, it's been a really good thing. Challenging and keeps our mind going and
Oh, it does keep our mind going.
gives us an opportunity to share. And,
Yes,
yeah,
yes. In what way does it keep our mind going?
we're learning a lot.
We are learning.
A lot of obstacles. Just getting used to talking to the camera like a
Yeah.
friend instead of.
Yeah.
I tend to do more of a newscasting style.
Yeah.
And that's not very personable. So,
Yep. But it's better than shaking and
yeah.
yeah, it's really
True.
that has really been. I mean, I wouldn't. Maybe I would have guessed it. I just never really thought about it. But to actually just figure out how to present yourself in front of a camera has been just so challenging. I think that's truly been the hardest part. You know,
Yeah.
just dealing with the camera. And I think that's one of the reasons why I'm really glad we tried to do the posting every day for 30 days, even though we missed a few days from illness and whatever. Just the fact to try to sit down and get in front of the camera, think of things and say things and have actual experience and exposure and a practice to get in front of a camera day after day. It's been really amazing.
Yeah.
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 So that would be, how would you suggest people face that?
I think the biggest thing I think is just practice.
Yeah.
We have got some props, the little dolls with smiley faces, and put them up there, and that's helped. But I think the biggest thing is just do it and
Yep.
do it again and do it again.
Yep.
And
And doing it every day is really hard. Like, I would not have known how hard, because you work to get this video, and then you try to figure out how to post it, and then you post it, and then you watch for it, and all of a sudden you're already at the next day and you have to do it again. And you found a good topic and you did it again, and all of a sudden it's the next morning and you got to do it again. If you're going to do it every day, it really pushes you. But on the other hand, we need practice more than we need too much time to just ponder and finalize every little detail. We just need to get exposure and experience, because we're kind of pathetic. Are we? I suppose
better.
everybody's pathetic at first. Anyway, would we recommend it to somebody? I would.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing. I would still say, get on YouTube.
Yeah.
Because there's so many different kinds of people on YouTube watching things, that there's a need for so many different kinds of people posting things.
Yeah.
And that'll make so much of a difference that there's room for everybody, really.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
And one of the styles that, video styles that's trending right now is just what we have here, where someone sets up a camera and talks, and it doesn't have to be edited, and just sharing what your thoughts are.
yeah, so that helps it be more accessible, more reachable for more people. Yeah, because when you think about it, I mean, YouTube is now one of the largest platforms for people to get on, right? It's bigger than the Netflix. It's bigger than some of the
Network
football
television
programming
Yeah.
and who knows what. It's really big now. Everybody, I mean, everybody I hear like, oh yeah, I learned on YouTube. I went to YouTube to figure out how to do something.
Yeah.
So I mean, all the people going to YouTube, all of those people are going to need to have YouTube videos to help them learn, and there's a variety, such a variety, that there's room. There's just room.
I was just a flashback. In 2008, we posted a couple videos on Google Video, and YouTube Google had just bought YouTube, and they had official plans to phase it out and to transfer everything over to Google Video, and that never never happened. I think that the popularity of YouTube has hung on, and since 2008, it's only been growing every year.
Yes.
It doesn't look like it's going away anytime soon.
No, it's here and it's big, and it's growing right now. And YouTube set up the algorithm to get a little bit more chance for the little people. And wow, if you're ever going to start and you're ever going to be a little person, now might be a good time. Jump in and get your feet wet and try, because wow, I mean, for us, we don't have any like fantastic money experience yet, but even what we've done, I wouldn't want to not do that. I really think it's a good opportunity to try, put your voice out there, put your ideas out there, and just see.
Yeah.
Because otherwise we're going to wonder what would have happened if we had tried it.
Yeah, and it's relatively easy technically. Almost anyone has a camera that's a phone that's high quality enough, and it doesn't cost to have a YouTube account, and it's just quite easy to get started and get going.
Yes. So it's really, really easy. So the other thing that I thought was hard was finding topics. I would think of what was a good thing I would like to share, and then I would share it. And the next morning, well, now what? So trying to think of, what is it? I know that we know a lot, and what is it that other people need to know of what we know? Because there's a twofold thing kind of goes on YouTube. One is what they want to know, because I mean, if I know about, how to braid something, and everybody wants to know it, great. But if I want to braid something and nobody wants to know about it, I'm not going to get a lot of views. So if it doesn't matter to you to not get views, that's fine. But otherwise, you've got to think about, what is it that people are wanting to learn and watch right now, and then you'll get more views.
Yep.
And we're still learning that. That's still a learning curve. But we've really been trying to think about, okay, of the things that we know, what are the things that people want to know from us that would be interesting? And we still have more stories to share as we go along.
Yeah.
So we encourage you to get on YouTube. Don't you think?
Yes. Hop on.
What age?
The water's warm. Anywhere from 5 to 95.
5 is pretty low.
Yeah, that's a little low.
10.
Yeah.
10. 10 to 95. And what happens if you don't know what to say? I don't know what to say. I think it comes with practice. So if you don't know what to say, get on and practice, and it'll come. So I hope it works for you, and I hope it works for us.